Hey guys, it's your girl Jay and I'm back with another video. Today's video will be a 2019 reflection tag, and I was tagged by No Excuses, MTB and Weight Loss. Thank you. I'm gonna jump right in so this video is not too long. What is one thing you did in 2019 that you are most proud of? I'm gonna say before I even answer that 2019 was a lot about me. And that's what I'm most proud of. I started making time to work on me, and this weight loss journey is a part of it. But as I say a lot, this weight loss journey, it unpacks a lot of things, and kind of like my reasons for doing the things that I've done, or the reasons why I use food to kind of cope with things. But yeah, I started working on me, and I started making sure that I made time to do things for me. I'm a giver, and I'm probably always going to be a giver, but I can't give if I don't have anything left. What was the most fun event, happening, or vacation from 2019? We didn't have any major vacations. We took a couple of short road trips, but I would say the most fun or memorable event from 2019 was celebrating 10 years of marriage. We don't have that a lot in our family. We don't have a lot of married couples in our family. And thinking about it on my husband's side either. So that was something that my husband and I both wanted for ourselves. And it was kind of a huge accomplishment for us to get to 10 years. I remember when we first got married, or even when we were just engaged, like different places that we would go, my husband would stop people who appeared to be maybe a little older than us, but he would stop couples and he would ask them how long they had been married, and he would ask him what's the key? What's the key to marriage? And every single one of them answered him. Every single one of them were not annoyed. They were ready and willing to give him answers. And of course those answers varied. But to come from that place of us looking for advice and just trying to make sure that we could keep this together and that it was going to last and we would have longevity, to a place where people are now asking us, you know, what is the key to marriage? How do you guys stay happy? How do you guys handle conflicts and things like that? Like, it's amazing because it feels like just yesterday we were trying to figure things out and walking down that aisle and not knowing what to expect next. So that's my favorite thing. What's one thing you learned in 2019? I learned that I am stronger than what I previously thought that I was. A lot of people have always told me my entire life, like, oh my goodness, you're so strong, or I don't know how you stay so strong, or I don't know how you get through those things. And honestly, I don't always know either. I just know that life throws curveballs and you just have to kind of roll with the punches and keep going and keep your head up. But even just through, and I don't want to make everything about this weight loss journey, but even through this weight loss journey, I have accomplished things that I never thought that I would accomplish. There's no way that I thought that I would go 20 hours without eating, let alone completing a 51-hour water fast, or walking and jogging a 5K. I know that I wanted to do these things in my mind, but I didn't have a clue that I'd actually be able to accomplish them. And that makes me just really, really proud of myself. Name one thing that you do better now than you did at this time last year. I'm just going to go back to kind of taking care of me. Like I said, I'm a giver and I will give everything to everybody. I am great at sticking to my word to other people. If people need help, I'm usually like, yeah, okay, I can do it. And then by the end of the day, like, I'm burned out. I don't have any desire. Well, not the desire. I don't have any energy. I don't have any motivation to do the things that are taking care of me. I mean, even down to the small stuff like painting my toenails, or, you know, reading a book, or just some of the things that I like. I would give so much that I was just exhausted. I was exhausted from it, and I was starting to become unhappy, but I would still say, yes, yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll be there. Yes, 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 yes. So in 2019, I did start saying no, and I got comfortable with saying no. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to decline every invitation or every person asking for some help. I won't, but I'll do it when I can. I don't push things that I have planned for me out of the way in order to help somebody else if it's not emergent. So, I'm really happy about that. This was a long time coming. Something that was very needed, and a huge part of my life that was missing for me. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to read. I have everything written down in my handy dandy notebook, but I'm trying to read and not get lost. 5. Are you setting a New Year's resolution? If so, what is it? No. I will not be setting a New Year's resolution. I am still going to try and do my 3-day water fast at the end of the year, kind of and out with the old, in with the new, just kind of going into the new year with a clean body, a clean system, a fresh start. And again, it's not about weight loss. It's more about, for me, the symbolism of it. Just going in with my body just kind of purified a little bit, detoxed maybe. I don't know, but I won't be setting a resolution. I've done that before, and the last couple of years I haven't. I don't think I have ever stuck to a New Year's resolution, ever. Not one time. So no, I won't set a goal at the new year. I kind of learned about myself that if I push something off and I say I'm going to wait till then to do it, it won't happen. And if I really want it, then I'll start now. Do you have any events or vacations planned in 2020? I don't have any vacations planned right now, although this has been a work in progress too. My husband, a week or so ago, did say that he was willing to go on a cruise with me. You guys, this man has been terrified. He won't admit that he was terrified, but terrified of getting on a big boat and cruising in the water. And I can't say that I'm not a little, nervous about it too, but it's still something that I have wanted to experience. And I think it's an affordable way too to explore some of those more kind of exotic islands and things like that. So I don't know if that'll happen in 2020 or not, because the events or things that we actually have planned for 2020 are purchasing our home. If you watch my channel way early on, I told you guys that I pinch every single penny that I can in order for us to save so that we can be homeowners. That's something that also is not prevalent in our family. And I feel like it means a lot to me for my kids to have a forever home. I want, when they're adults, for them to come back to our home and be like, hey, this is where, I don't know, you busted your head, or this is where we hid those donuts, mom couldn't find them, or something like that. But before they get too old, I really want them to have a house that they can come back to, and memories kind of just flood them just by being, where they are. In addition to buying a house, I don't know if we are going to stay where we are. We live in Nebraska right now, and I really, since I was probably 15, have wanted to move out of the state. And my husband was very hesitant. Of course, all of our families are here. But the reality of it is we don't see our families very often anyway, and they're right here in the same city. So if we moved, I feel like we could still have the same connections, and there's so much technology. We could just do video phone calls or something like that, and then we could still come back on holidays, because that's usually the time that we see them anyway. So I don't think it'd be that big of a change, but he has jumped on board with that. So we are, I'm a planner, even though I seem a little wacky on here. I truly am a planner. So we've been just kind of researching like different places and what the economies are like there, and what the cost of living is like there, and what type of entertainment will they have, and those types of things. So coming soon in 2020. Even if we decide to stay here, like I said, the main goal is to find a place to purchase our forever home. Oh, yeah, that's the right one. Name one thing that you hope happens in 2020. Well, besides what I just mentioned, I really hope to find more balance in my life. I have been working on me, and like I said, I've been spending a lot more time investing in myself and taking care of me, but sometimes it gets really hard. And it's not just like the outside forces, it's my household too. Making sure that I'm still spending time with my husband, making sure that I'm still spending time with my kids, my mom, my siblings, and things like that. Right now, sometimes it's hard. Some days, especially if I record multiple videos, I'm kind of just to myself, and that's what I'm doing. And or if I get too focused on my weight loss, sometimes I'm kind of disconnected from everyone else, and I would like to just find a little bit more balance and kind of figure out where my sweet spot is, and yeah, how I can just balance things out a little better next year. Where do you see yourself at this time next year? Well, since you asked, I see myself this time next year having accomplished my 100 pounds down, and maybe more, because like I said, I don't have a set number in my head, and even so, I don't think that it'll be a medically healthy BMI. My goal is to be happy in my body and to be comfortable in my body. So whatever I feel like that is, I do see myself at least getting the total of 100 pounds down. That's 60 more to go. 60 more to go. And like I said, maybe more. And also in our own home. In our own home. I mean, this is our house, but I always feel like rented things are borrowed, you know? Like, you can't, it's still our home, but you can't be here, like, you can't do things as if they were yours. If I wanted polka dot walls, like, I'd have to ask permission from the homeowner if I could paint these walls polka dot. And I just kind of want those freedoms to kind of make those choices on our own and make our home more unique to our type of style and the things that we enjoy. But that's where I see myself in 2020. Thank you for the tag, Mary Fran at No Excuses, MTB and Weight Loss. I appreciate you. And I am going to tag a couple of people. I'm going to tag Queen of Crazies. I'm tagging you. OMAD Caroline, I am tagging you. Diamonique Smith, I am tagging you. Michael Gilchrist, I am tagging you. And Brandyn's Transformation, I am tagging you. So at the end of my last video, you guys, I asked a question. And that question was, how old am I? And I asked that at the end of the video just to see who watches to the end. I won't be asking a question a day, but I will be doing other things in other videos. But you guys had some good guesses. And I knew y'all was my friends. I knew y'all was my friends. All those 20s, I love y'all. Not too many people guessed that I was older than I am. But the answer is, in October, I turned 35. So I'm 35 years old. Thank you guys for participating and putting your questions down in the comments and watching my videos to the end. As always, every day is an opportunity to be great. Let's take advantage of it. See you later, guys.